What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. So I wanted to do a little ranty video. I meant to do this yesterday, but a lot of things were on my schedule and I didn't get a chance to get around to it. And today was also a little busy, so I was like, okay, I have some time now to address some situations that are occurring on my channel for this week in reference to the whole church thing. So now I'm going to, before I get into this, I'm going to basically tell those of you who are thin-skinned that if you can't handle the truth, you should unsubscribe from my channel. You should not look at any of my videos, and definitely don't make any kind of comments in the comment section. So that'll kind of like stop the drama right then and there. But for those of you who can take criticism, those of you who are thick-skinned and actually can look in the mirror and see how you're at fault here, that this will basically help you and I have a very productive conversation and dialogue about what's going on. So first of all, I just want to say that I am very disappointed in people's, well, no, I'm not. In a way, I'm not surprised, but I am still disappointed how people lack investigation skills, how people really just don't know how to do their due diligence. And this is the reason why we have so many grifters, especially on the right, to make millions of dollars off of your ignorance, because you are too lazy to even go back and see what's going on and why this is happening. You have no concept of research. And that is just to me, it just shows that the IQ level of everyone in the world has just gone down, because I don't understand. Maybe it's me, maybe it's just my lifestyle and the way I was brought up. But when I see a video of someone, like say for instance, if I come to someone's channel that I was subscribed to, and all of a sudden they have a video that says, well, my divorce with my husband has been finalized today. I don't go into their comment section and say something stupid like, what happened? What happened? Why you get divorced? No, I have the IQ level, okay, of basically higher intelligence to go into their video log, their backlog, and to see, hey, where's the video of them talking about getting the divorce? Where's the video of them actually talking about going through the courts, the proceedings, the relationship? Because 9.9 times out of 10, they're going to have it there. But when you come upon a video of someone saying, I am getting a divorce, and you are so low IQ that you go into the comment section and you go, well, why you getting a divorce? And you don't even have the common sense to go to their backlog, their video backlog, to see, have they talked about this before? And like I said, 9.9 times out of 10, they have talked about it. Then that just shows your very low intelligence. Seriously, you just really, really low IQ. And I'm tired of people doing that on my channel. Here's the deal. I'm not putting up with the low intelligence on this channel. It's bad enough I have to deal with it on my other two channels, but here I'm not going to do it. If you're too lazy to go back and look at a video that I uploaded to, like say for instance, when I did that video, the church tour video, right? The video before that video was about the Politicon debate that had Michael Knowles. And the video before that was the one I talked about going to church. And I'm like, how do you miss 2 videos of me talking about this? And then all of a sudden you're like, well, what you doing that video for, Trey? What you doing that video for? Duh, I like cheese. Here's the thing. I can see if one person did it, but I had 4 people, and I banned 3 of them actually. 4 people come to my comment section out of ignorance. And instead of, going back to see what I was talking about a week before, they were too lazy and like, what's going on? I don't understand why you're going to church. Okay, this, that, and the other. So here's my thing. If you don't have the intelligence to even do a little bit of due diligence, get off my channel. Unsubscribe. I don't need you here. And if I detect you and I see you in the comment section, I'm just going to block you. I'm just going to shadow ban you. Okay. So understand that if I block you and your comment don't show up, it's because I don't get a chance to see it. If you want to show your low intelligence, there's thousands upon thousands of other channels to do that on. Here, I want to have a conversation, even if you if your political ideology is completely opposite of mine, you need to come with some kind of intelligence. Okay. If you're not capable of that, kick rocks. Now, Christians. Moving on to the Christians. Christians, you will automatically get banned if you start preaching to me or dictating to me. Okay. Now, this is more of a problem than people not doing their research. When I did a video about the first church I went to, I just refused to even deal with Christians who are going to tell me how I must accept a sermon spoken by a pastor. And they're not taking in consideration, or maybe they don't care, that I am an agnostic atheist and I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. First of all, I've said this before on my Treehouse News live stream. I went to an 8:30 church service that was 75% full. There was lots of empty, and I could be generous by saying 75%. I could be really generous by saying 75%, because I saw a lot of empty sections in the pool, in the pews. I mean, it was not filled at all. Okay. Also, I've noticed something different, and I forgot to mention this on Sunday when I did my first review, is that when the ushers passed around the plate, I noticed a lot of people didn't give any money, and the people who did give money had I think a lot of people who did have money had their little offering envelopes, and I think that was because they were members of the church. So if you're members of the church, you get your offering envelope, and you get to put your money in the envelope, and you put your name on there, and then how much, and you put it in a little plate. Well, very rarely did people like myself, or maybe non-members of that congregation, even put any not real money, even put any money in there, even though they're not a member. When I put my $5, I need to put emphasis on there. I got into the church, and 5 minutes later, they're taking the offering, and I gave $5. Okay. But I noticed that when the usher got to me, because I sat in the back, when the usher got to me and I put my $5, I noticed that there was 2 ones and a whole bunch of white envelopes, and then my little $5. So what am I saying what am I saying about this? I think you should be appreciative that a agnostic atheist came into a church and gave money to an organization that she really doesn't really support. And it seems like you guys need all the financial support that you can get. Excuse me. You need all the financial support that you can get. I don't have to give money to anybody's church. I'm doing it out of respect. And that's one thing. And I don't think that if I was to go to that church that I gave that $5 to, I don't think they're going to be like, oh no, we don't want money from agnostic atheists. So let's get that straight. You're not in a position where you can dictate to people like myself how we should interpret, receive, and basically, because you guys had a problem with me listening to the sermon and taking the Jesus and the God out of it, right? You had a real big problem with that. And I don't understand. You're not in a position of authority. You're not even in a position, actually, of the winning team. If you haven't looked lately, Christianity has been dwindling down. Okay? The popularity has been going down. So I think you need to humble yourselves and understand that you are not in a position to tell me what to do. Okay? So that's that. The other thing about some Christians is that, and then I'm gonna get on the atheists who I just had to basically just delete all his stuff, but because it gets got really crazy. But another Christian tells me that I, as an agnostic atheist, should not attend a church until I am open to receive the word of God. And I'm saying to myself, these people are delusional. And then, like I said, and these people too don't realize why I'm going to church. They have no idea because, like I said, they don't do their due diligence. 2 videos before the video of my church tour, 2 videos ago, I explained my experience at my sister's church. And then I said what I was going to do when I think I was in Georgia, as a matter of fact. And I explained that I was going to do something. I was going to go on a church tour in Georgia. I was going to start on Sunday. I was going to start looking at some churches to see which one I was going to go to, because I think the ideal church I was going to like is about an hour away, the ideal church. But I said in that video that the chances of me actually going to that type of church is going to be very rare, because I don't see me driving an hour away to go to an hour service just to drive back an hour. That's 3 hours out of my day. So I was going to go to some churches that were like 15 minutes away and basically, and there's several of them, and see which one is best. Woo, sorry, I had to sneeze. I'll edit all that out. Anyway, so basically, the churches I'm looking at for what churches I'm visiting are like 10 minutes away. So there's several churches for me to choose from. And then I'm going to choose them, and I'm just going to choose the best one that I feel fits what I'm looking for. If I don't find any, then I just won't go, and I'll just wait until I move out of Georgia to start out my journey again. Now, and last but not least, let me talk to the brother. There's only one person who I just basically just had to just delete all this craziness, because you live a very, very pathetic life when you keep suggesting that I get a dog instead of dealing with human beings. Now, this person clearly is also not of high intelligence. And brother, I'm sorry if you're offended by this, but if I keep telling you over and over again that I am looking for something that a dog can't provide for me, and you still insist that I get a dog, you're low IQ. Okay? You're low IQ. And I was trying to be nice to you the first time by saying, listen, a dog cannot provide me what I'm looking for. And because you have this anger against Christians, because you have this disdain for Christians, it has basically clouded your judgment, and it has dumbed down your mentality of what I need. And you are irrational. You're so irrational when I tell you, listen, a dog can't give me what I want. And you're ignoring that and saying, yeah, but these Christians are this and these Christians are that, and Magara, this is who you need to do. A dog will be there for you. A dog will do this for you. And I explain to you, a dog can't help me solve problems. A dog cannot give me positive feedback. Also, I can basically brainstorm with a dog. After I have explained that to you and you still suggest I get a dog, and you still think that a dog is the better option for me, you're low IQ. I don't want you commenting on my page anymore if you can't improve your intelligence to realize that a dog cannot give me what a human being can give me. And I told you, it's not about companionship. I am not looking for my husband. Okay? I'm not looking for a girlfriend either. I told you on my second video, on the video I uploaded last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, what I was looking for. If you look at that video and think that a dog can provide me all these things, you're low IQ. And I don't want you commenting on my channel anymore. Okay. So with that being said, I hope I have made myself clear. This channel is pretty mild. It's called Independent Thoughts and Words for a reason. These are my independent thoughts and that I'm putting into words. And it's not up for debate. Now we can have an intelligent discussion about it, but if you're not capable of doing that, I need you to kick rocks. I need you to kick rocks. Okay? I don't need you. I don't understand people think I need you. I don't need you here. I'm only saying, this is my safe space. I will say this. This is my safe space. If you're not coming with good arguments, you need to bounce. You need to bounce. And like I said, you could disagree with me, but if you're not coming to me with intelligence, saying, I don't need to deal with you. I really don't. Please don't think you're doing me a favor. Unsubscribe right now. If you have a problem talking to me or engaging with me, one, in good faith, and two, on some kind of basic intelligence and wisdom here. I get so many silly people and very low IQ people talking to me on my other channels. This channel is just, I have zero tolerance for it. So there we have it. Think before you comment. And if you're coming here with name calling, you're going to get bounced. You're going to get banned. If you come in here with stupid comments trying to dictate to me, especially if you're a Christian, telling me how I need to receive a sermon from a man who's basically the pastor or the reverend, and I'm not a Christian, this is not going to change, okay? So I'm telling you, I'm being so transparent. And even though I'm being transparent, you still think you're going to tell me how to receive or how to behave and how to think and how to deal with someone's message that that comes from a religious point of view and I'm non-religious? Dude, I'm going to bounce you too. And also, last but not least, but if anybody has a problem with what I'm saying, then how about we have a discussion about it? And if you're too afraid to have a discussion about it, you're going to get banned because my comment section is not where you're going to argue with me. I don't have time. I'm very, very busy. And the last place I have time for is to go back and forth with you in the comment section. Please know that if I take the time to respond to you, you should be honored. Now, if you want to try to engage in me in a conversation, then we can schedule that. Just send me an email. Go to treeoflogic.com, go to the contact section, and then send me an email asking to request a discussion with me. We can do it by Skype or we can do it by Discord, but we're not going to do it by the comment section because I will delete your comment and I'll ban you if you haven't received a message. Okay. If you still think that I'm going to engage in you with arguing with you, I will ban you. And I don't have no problem with it. I'll sleep like a baby and forget about you 5 minutes after the deed is done. Okay? So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, if you had a problem with me, that's your problem, not mine. And I hope I have made myself clear. I hope we have an understanding now and that we should not have any problems with this ongoing. Even if we do, don't worry. At least this video is here to show people that, hey, I am not here for, your nonsense. Okay. Like I said, this is my safe space. And if you don't like it, kick rocks. This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. I hope you all have a good day and I will talk to you next time. Later, taters.